Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a weekly elemental for earth signs. So if you're a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this may resonate, or if you just have earth in your chart, this may also resonate. Keep in mind it's a general message. Take what you feel is for you, disregard the rest. Go about your day, and know that no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, my friends, the choices you make, the steps you take in this world to get your fulfillment. And to me, that's awesome, and that's perfect because we have this special power, our free will, to make those changes in our world that we'd like to see. So for all my subscribers, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you'd like to see more of this, if you feel like it resonated, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. I would love to have you along this ride. So this is for the week of February, if I'm not sure if I said it, because I tried to hit this and do this like 4 times, and I'm so mumbled in my words. I'm going to apologize ahead of time, okay? But this is for February 22nd through to the 28th. So I'm going to take a moment, though, just to call in Spirit and ask Archangel Michael and Metatron to join us to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as my team of light to join us. And to use me as the clearest channel possible with the most far-reaching of messages, but only top-notch messages that are for our highest good. I'm going to start out today with this is called Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. And I heard like be free to yourself too. Choose to be yourself. Already coming through. So I'm going to get a message for an overall energy for this week that the angels would like us to know, please, Spirit, for earth signs. What messages would you want earth signs to be aware of? Right off the hop, I get new love. This week, you may be asked to really focus on love. This could be, how are you treating yourself? How are you treating the people that you love? Are you calling in new love into your world? Cupid may be shooting its arrow at somebody. Or, in other words, in other terms for this as well, is that well, if you've been asking for a romantic partner, this may be the week that you meet someone. This may be the week that you go on to higher commitment with someone. Just really could be very, very many things. This could also be the week to be like, you know what, you want new love? Let's put the effort forward. Let's love ourselves. Let's be loving. Let's be kind. And let's be the kind of person that anyone would want to be with. And this isn't saying changing ourselves for people. It's that holding that vibration of unconditional love, I feel like. But also setting your sights with those arrows and going for what you desire. Because answered prayer was under there too. And I heard like Spirit is answering your prayers. They hear your prayers, but you do need to speak to Spirit for them to be able to hear you. So if you want something, put your intentions out to the universe. Ask Spirit, ask God, ask Source to help you out, and ask them to help bring what is truly in line with you at this time. You also have trust. Trusting in other people, trusting in, could be this relationship. If you are into a newfound relationship, this may be the week where you're really asked to build those bonds of trust. And also, if we've been hurt in the past, we want to trust in the present moment. Trust in the people that we are with now. They're not the past situations. And also trust that we can heal from past situations. If this has nothing to do with a love interest, it could even be just trust Spirit that what is meant for you will come in the perfect divine timing, and what is on your path will come when you're in alignment to it. Another thing I heard this week, Capricorn is really coming out strong, but earth signs in general, you guys, what I'm feeling is that this could even be, if it's not a new person, this could be a newfound love within a romantic partnership as well. So just keep that in mind. I definitely keep hearing Capricorn on this one. So some of you may even be involved with the Capricorn as well. And we get steady. So this is really cool because this says if there's something that piques your interest this week, learn about it. What harm is that going to do? The more you know and the more you learn, the more you continue to grow. So I think this is also important, and what I'm feeling is this is a spiritual study of some kind. This may also be, I heard, for some of you in school, if you're taking exams or if you're working really hard. This is really focusing on your studies, focusing on getting that stuff done, rather than focusing so much on the love life. That is just for some of you, may even be a very specific message, but knowing that if you, okay, they're going back to school. If you are in school, right, we need to make sure where our focus is. So this could even be time management, right? If we're wanting to get our school stuff done so that we can go and explore whatever this new love interest is. But whatever this is about, Spirit's saying, you know what, trust this week that what is in store for you is for your highest good. It's for your best interest. And definitely either you will be meeting someone new, you will be restoring love in a relationship, restoring love to yourself, or just experiencing a whole lot more love in your life as well could be one of those things. So you have trust here. Remember, trust in the universe. And this bottom card being intention. We create our experiences through our intention. So if we intend to see the good in every situation, we're going to look on the sunny side. If we set our intentions that we're a little bit grouchy and everything in our way is going to be met with hostility, we're going to experience hostility. So your intentions create your reality. Keep them positive, keep them pure, and focus on things that are meaningful to you. Okay, so they're wanting me to actually bring a crystal mandala oracle. I was going to do this at the end, but what do you have for earth signs, please? Thank you. You get, I like this, angel bath and coal and aquamarine, which I believe is March. So coming into March, this is the last week of February, they're really asking you to use your authentic voice. Speak with truth, right? Speak with truth and who you are. So I'm going to get you a little affirmation from this book. If you guys, before we get into tarot, if you guys want to take a few minutes with me to kick your feet off, oh my gosh, see, I told you I'm tongue-tied. Kick your shoes off, okay, spread your toes into the ground, feel your body really connecting in with the earth. If you don't want to engage in this part, you can just sit it out. But what we're going to do is take 3 deep breaths in and out. And what I think would be best for this one is as we're breathing in, we're going to breathe in love, we're going to breathe in light, and we're going to bring in white light down through our crown. And we're going to ask Spirit to just cleanse us, to bring this white light all the way down through our body. And specifically, I feel like here we're going to focus on throat chakra. And it's funny, I didn't bring any blue today in my crystals, but focusing on our throat chakra, focusing on releasing anything that would stop us from feeling confident and comfortable using our authentic voice. So really focusing on breaking up any of the blocks to our throat chakra and asking any of this energy, excess energy, to transmute down through our feet into the earth's core, as well as we're going to be doing some breath work with this and releasing as well the stagnant energy out through our breath space. So if you'd like to take this time, let's do this. Spread your toes apart, hands open, heart open, and let's take the first deep breath in. Bringing in love and light down into your crown. Down, breathe this light all the way through. Ask Spirit to help cleanse you and take anything that's negative or inauthentic down through your feet with love. And breathe out anything as well that's negative or inauthentic. This time, let's bring in this white light with your breath down to your throat. And let's imagine this blue as well being brought into your throat chakra, cleansing and healing and breaking up any blockages. And with your breath space, breathe that out into the world with love. We're going to do one more, and this time Spirit's like, focus on your heart, because this is also heart center truth, what we believe in ourselves and what we believe in our heart to be true. So let's do one more breath. Bring that breath into your heart, that light into your heart. And this time you may want to imagine green or pink coming into your heart space. Could even be blue to give your heart truth. Feel it well up in this heart center. You could even put your hands on it for a minute. And let's ask Spirit to help break any blockages as well with accepting what is for us with a whole heart. I'm going to ask any negativity or anything inauthentic to transmute down through the first core with our feet. And breathe out anything that's stopping you from being true and authentic to who you are. So number 17, there is a few different things for this healing process that I would like to go over with you guys. So it says, I call upon the crystal angel of aquamarine and angel Bath Cole, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of my authentic voice. I allow the unconditional love of the divine to speak through my voice of the soul and deliver its message of love in whatever way serves the greatest good. I know when the divine is expressing itself through me because I feel the authenticity of my voice in that moment. When what I speak, express, sing, write, share, or feel resonates at a deep level of truth for me, my expression is sacred and divine. I now dedicate my voice to the service of the divine. I release any fear of expression and the need to be understood or validated by others. Instead, I accept the beauty of my own authentic voice through divine grace and my own free will. So be it. So there's something here that it says that we can do as well. And you may want to say this after me. You can also just ask Spirit to use me as the channel for you and to really feel this in your soul. So it says, I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to release any fear of my voice, any memory of shame, judgment, ridicule, embarrassment, or suffering connected with my self-expression and authentic voice. May all beings be restored to their self-expression and authentic voice. Oh wow, sorry. May all beings be restored to their divine birthright of freedom to express their authentic voice as part of the sacred choir of souls through divine grace and unconditional love. So be it. So, it says now, open your mouth, stick your tongue out, wiggle your jaw, side to side. Get that loose. And we're going to say out loud, I am free to express my authentic truth. I liberate the soul voice of my soul with love. My authentic voice can be heard by all those I am meant to help, as the divine wishes it to be, in service to the great plan of love unfolding upon the earth. So be it. So you guys don't have the card this time. It says we're going to go in prayer position, okay? And it says, divine love speaks through the authentic voice of every soul. May this divine voice of love be felt and heard in the hearts of all living beings according to divine compassion. So be it. Now this is the really important part that I want you guys to repeat after me. We're going to do it 3 times. And I feel like this book, in case you are wondering, it's the Crystal Mandala Oracle by Elena Fairchild. It's absolutely wonderful. I think it's very, very healing. And I feel like this was meant to happen, guys, to help open up your voice and to give you freedom, right, to speak your truth. Even if this truth is just so that you can ask Spirit and you can send your prayers out with truth and not be afraid of them, not be ashamed of them. This could even be speaking to other people. And I'm being drawn to this as well. If you have love for people, if you need to express yourself, do it truly and wholeheartedly so they know that you're being truthful and they know how you feel. Because a lot of us, if we keep it inside because we're afraid to express it, how are other people going to know this kind of thing, right? So the last one. It says, my authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. Last time, and let's let this really sink in, guys. My authentic voice is unique and beautifully... okay, let's try that again. My authentic voice is a unique and beautiful expression of divine love. I express my authentic voice freely, openly, and with great joy. All that can benefit from my authentic voice, hear it through divine grace. I hope you guys felt that. I hope that you felt that helped you heal. I know myself, I definitely felt it. My heart chakra is very, very tight right now. So for some of you, I definitely am feeling like this is connected to something with the matters of the heart, that we may have been hurt before, whatever it is that's blocking our trust in ourselves, our own ability, our own judgment, our own worthiness of love. We want to help release that. So breathe in, wiggle it all around, guys, and help this energy make you feel renewed. Okay, so I'm going to just bring a message now from this Line Strider Tarot. And let's see what messages Spirit has. Spirit, what messages do you have for Earth signs, please, for the week of February 22nd through the 28th. Mercury is still in retrograde, I think, until, I'm filming on the 18th of February, and I think it's still in retrograde until the 22nd, or 20th, sorry. But I am a Gemini, and it's my ruling planet, so it's got me good this time. We have the Empress in reverse. I'm going to flip it over and we'll see what there could be blocks to. But I think this is going to have, I heard, like self-love. Some of the biggest blocks we have to creating the world that we want to see and being open and being loving is the self-love that we have for ourselves. So I heard self-love deficit. Many of us suffer from this, and it's one of these things that we really need to take an active stance, active approach on, and learn to love ourselves in different ways. One way that we can love ourselves and each other is through this authentic voice. This also to me speaks of allowing others to express their authentic voice as well, and I also heard being the voice of reason. So with this Emperor in the reverse, there could be something that you either could have to do with a mother figure, could be a mother in your life as well, not just your mother, could be you as a mother. And I feel like some of it may be questioning your abilities. There could be places here on if we're having a little bit of self-love deficit, where is it that we can help nurture ourselves? Where can we help mother ourselves? For others of you as well, this is really asking you to get in touch with that tiger spirit within yourself. And the monkey behind her, there's playful as well, but not to forget to wear your crown. Whether you identify as a man or a woman, whether you feel like you hold more masculine or more feminine energy, this is not the point. I feel like in this, you could definitely feel like this was a woman in your life, but I think that this is saying, you know what, hold your head up high and don't forget to wear your crown. Don't forget as well to call in Spirit, to ask Spirit to help you. Because I heard like, this is really on guard too to anything that may harm you. Spirit has already said this week is going to take a lot of trust to know that your prayers that you've been asking for are going to be answered. And you think that it's going to come from us first off, loving ourselves, being very nurturing to ourselves. But let's get another card, please, Spirit. Can you tell me what this Emperor is? Of course. You have the Three of Cups. And this is about joy, togetherness, celebration. For some of you, I heard there could be birthday parties even. If you see like they're all wearing hats, celebrating here. One thing I'm hearing though could be what I heard is there may have been too much focus on other people, too much focus on outside love and maybe not as much inside. What also I'm hearing is really be careful on who you're surrounding yourself with. If we surround ourselves with loving, kind, caring people, we're going to feel that and nurturing. If we surround ourselves by unkind, unnurturing, terrible people who make us feel crappy about ourselves, that stuff's going to start seeping in because it's the things that we're hearing every day. So I'm already feeling here that definitely with this, some of it is if you're around people that you don't feel you can express yourself truly with, are they your people? Do they make you happy? Are you able to express joy? For some of you as well, I feel like this is a family situation, but also asking us if you can see all of these, they're different. They're not the same creature. We have like, I think a sloth, looks like a baby deer or cow, a goat or dog. It's really difficult. You've got a a bird here. That differences are what help strengthen us. And I also heard community. So let's get a little bit more, please, Spirit. Tell me about the Empress and the Three of Cups. For some of you, there's happiness. It's about happiness coming to you. You have the Tower. So big changes coming as well. And the World in reverse. Because something's not over. There's something that is, I heard there's an ending that has not ended. Okay? This could be something is going to turn your world upside down, or something already has turned your world upside down. This could be this new love as well coming in with the Tower to show you all the places that you weren't loved, or you felt like that this situation or this relationship is showing you all of the things that you need to change, or all of the places where it could be even changing your perception, is what I heard of love. Because if somebody comes into our world and they love us like no one else has ever loved us, and they show us what it means to be a kind human being, a nurturing person, and they show us how to love ourselves, this is really going to shake our world up and change how we see things, change the perception of everything. For some of you, I heard it's not time yet. This Tower doesn't have to be a literal change up or shake up, but it definitely could be. And I feel like it's definitely calling you to change things. What it may be calling you to change is to stop speaking from a place where you think other people want you to, not to speak for other people as well, to only speak for yourself. Tell me about this Tower, please. Can you clarify the Tower, please, Spirit? You have the Hermit. Heard that could be a Virgo. And you have the King of Swords, which could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Either way, what I feel like with this Hermit is to get in touch with our authentic self, we really need to spend some time in our own skin, to spend some time in our quiet solitude, to be able to figure out what is it I really want. This as well, this bear, this could be bear medicine as well. Some of you may have bear totem, but bears definitely represent introspection, right? Looking into themselves. They go through that hibernation process and the deep slumber. But he's here. What I like about this one is that the lantern with the star on it, which would be healing, it's around his neck. It's by his throat chakra. So using your authentic voice to heal something. And this King of Swords is something's well thought through, I heard. We are not making changes in our world. We're not moving forward, which is why I think this world is in reverse, until our headspace is where it needs to go. And interestingly enough, these two seem to be at odds the way that they came out. So for some of you, if you might be ignoring, I heard internal nigglings or internal dialogue. You may be ignoring something. You could even be ignoring Spirit here and not wanting to acknowledge something. He also, to me, seems a little bit icy, like an ice king. So somebody could be a little cold or standoffish with you as well right now. Let's find out more about this King of Swords. Ace of Wands. There is definitely a brand new beginning. This is passion. This could have to do with the new love as well, that there's changes happening. You may even have kind of been thinking about this, closed yourself off a little bit to it because you're not sure exactly how everything's going to play out or pan out. Could also be why the world's in reverse here, because we're just taking a little bit of a break. What is this world, please, Spirit? The Knight of Wands. Once I think you guys get it sorted out in your mind what you want, who you want, go for it. Speak your truth. Go after this. This may not be a relationship. This may be a job. This may be a career. This may be even just something that you want. But I was getting kind of a sexual vibe. And this guy, to me, his head is very phallic in nature, with the Ace of Wands as well. For some of you, I heard like one of the reasons why you may be taking this slow is you don't want it to be only a sexual encounter, right? You may want more than just the pleasurable side of things. We also want to develop a deep bond with people. So speak up for yourself. Speak wholly as well. to what is it that you want, and don't leave things out, is what I heard. You have balance here as well. So this is also, I heard, balancing out the head and the mind, the heart and the mind, and not being afraid to really, when you go into introspection, not being afraid to incorporate what you've learned into your day-to-day world and make changes with this tower. This is irreversible too. That I feel like whatever change is made, whatever happens, I'm not saying that the relationship is going to last forever if that's what this is, because we can't know those things, right? But what I'm feeling is once there's a change in your heart space or a change of understanding, change in using your authentic voice and how you move forward with passion, this is something new and this is something you're going towards. I feel like you're going to be a lot happier. This could also be dealing with a Sagittarius with temperance, but also to me this is springtime's coming up, right? So the coldness is balancing out. A new life will be starting to go, but also here it's something that's going to hold a lot of truth. So stay authentic in your voice. They want me to show you the bottom. You could have a Gemini in your world as well, but the Lovers card, you have the High Priestess underneath in reverse, which is, I think, that either you've ignored your intuition or you've ignored your own internal knowingness on this. But this is also making a choice in love. What do you consider love? How is love? Like, how do you treat people that you love? How do they treat you? A lot of questions could be coming up for you as well about love, but I think this is beautiful because if you see the yellow and the orange here as well, this is coming from a really huge place of self-confidence, knowing our self-worth, and creative power. So this is absolutely beautiful, guys. So you have new love, the Lovers card, and definitely some passion. Okay, so there could be some heat in your life, and I'm feeling like it's not going to be rejected or turned away. So I'm going to ask one message for some energy that would help support these endeavors, and two flipped out. We have Cornucopia. Know that there is abundance for you, that your world is full of abundance, and I think that whether this relationship is something that is, what I heard, like here to stay, it's something that's going to help you show yourself a lot of self-worth and realize that there's a lot to be had in this world. And we have Garden and the Gate. You're your own gatekeeper. You can create the happiness you'd like to see in the world. You just have to go for it, my friends. You have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone, open up that gate, and speak your truth. Because as you do this, you're more likely to get what's in line with you, because we're no longer holding on to old narratives. We're speaking up for ourselves. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it's a great week. They want me to show this one too. Storm warning. So there could be, the tower's already here, right? There could be some changes. There could be some storms. What did you learn? So there's different ways to look at that, especially if this is with somebody who's not new, if this is a romance that has been ongoing or long term, that from every fight we have, there's something to be learned. So one of the things I'm hearing is like, pay attention to what the person is saying. Why are they saying this? How do they feel? And go from there. And that to know that turbulent emotions sometimes can change the way we react to things. So coming from a place of openness and positivity. And I heard as well, like if somebody's really upset, well, asking them why, right? Rather than just fighting for the sake of fighting, we want to come at this with an educated mind, as well as knowing the signs ahead of time, that if you know that your partner is starting to get a little rah-rah, be like, okay, hey, before we have a blowout, what's going on? Talk to me about it. And I feel like this within partnership is giving each other the space to breathe and talk. So that is truly what I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.